Hey guys, Aaron here. Hope you're having a great day today. Now, if you didn't realise, a couple of weeks ago the channel hit 5k subs. Amazing. And I thought I would do a video on it. Now, I did promise to get it out a couple of weeks ago, but as always, time got in the way. But better late than never anyway. So I'm going to do this video in two halves. The first half, I'm just going to run through everyone who has helped with the channel, really. Donated and other things like that. I'll get to that in a minute. And the second half, I'm just going to kind of talk about the channel. My findings on YouTube, looking forward and back at what I have done. And just have a bit of a general chat, really. So first things first, I'm going to start off giving a bit of a shout out to everyone who has supported the channel in whatever way possible. So we're going to start off with donations. Now, these people... again, thank you for everything you've done. You know, it's all gone towards equipment, lighting, new games, capture cards, stuff like that. So I'm going to read the list from newest donations to the oldest. So here we go. So GGP, Hamish, Buntendo, Tombwarrior, Joel McDonald, Woodminer, Drtache, Linkson, Majorskalle, Eirik Husbro, Kyle Chandler, ZombiePanik, Sean Rizzo, FuturePerfectGaming, SCullen, Wolf Soldier, Xbomb, Luca Giroux, hope I said that right, Edward Shaw, Peter M, BlueFuran, SuperMarioPro, Newclare, and Allan Cameron. So thank you guys for donating. As I said earlier, it's massively appreciated. I do also stream over on Twitch, so there's a few people that have helped out with their donated in the past or subscribed rather. So Tombwarrior, Ironl and Xelanation as well. Thanks guys for you know, whatever you've done in the past, and for the ones who are still subs, really appreciate all your help there. I can't forget the mod team as well. And there's quite a few mods that have been with the channel for a long time now, and they don't have to help. It's amazing that you guys have stuck around and done what you can. I know you're busy like myself, so I'm just going to read the list out. Eirik, Ozcat and Theirry, thank you so much for everything you've done here. Eirik in particular, you've tried to get to most streams, and I don't thank you enough. I know you got busy with other stuff, but still, you've kind of attended the streams to keep an eye on things. So definitely a massive shout out to you there. Majorskalle as well, who's recently joined the mod team, who I have a really good chat with. All you guys actually I have a really good chat with sometimes. So I appreciate you coming along to my little stream and supporting the channel there. Wayne as well, thanks for helping the channel out, especially on the Tuesday streams. I'll get to that in a bit actually. And yeah, that's pretty much everyone there. I'm sure I've missed people out. There's been mods over the past year or two. The channel's been going for nearly 2 years now. August, I believe, is the 2-year anniversary. So in that time, you know, there's been other mods who have come and go. And the same with people that come to the streams. People come and go over time. And it is always nice to see someone that I haven't seen in like 6 months, a year. And I'll get onto that in a bit anyway. So, yeah, thanks, guys. Really appreciated. Any way that you can donate to the channel is really appreciated. And I have actually set up a Patreon as well. So you can donate via that if you want. I've got all the links down in the video description. I don't want to go too much on about donations there, but anything's appreciated. So yeah, thanks. So we're going to move on to the second part of the video. So this is where I just want to discuss really what I've sort of been doing on the channel, my views on what's been going on. And yeah, it's crazy that, I mean, the time has gone so quick since I started in August 2016. And yeah, we're coming up to 2 years, as I said. A lot's been going on. I mean, in my personal life anyway, quite a lot's been going on behind the scenes. I'm surprised I am still running my channel, really. So I'm really happy with that. But yeah, over the years, I guess I've tried to do a lot of stuff with my channel. If you were one of the earlier subs to my channel, for example, I started off doing streams mainly. Then well, actually, I'll tell a lie. I started off doing some videos, which never really got that many views, and then I kind of started streaming. This was all around the same time, and I kind of enjoyed doing the streams a lot more for a long time. Super Mario Maker, for example. I mean, that's been the constant on my channel, you know, a lot of Mario Maker stuff. So yeah, there was that. There's been other things like the Let's Plays. I started doing Cluster Truck. I try and forget about that one, actually. No, it was a great game. What other games have I been playing? Little Nightmares, I did. Life is Strange, never did finish it, I apologise. There's been quite a few games, and I really enjoyed them, especially Edith Finch, but this was all these Let's Play games, and over time I come to realise I much prefer to stream games rather than sit in my room just on my own playing a game, and I never really found it. I found it a bit awkward doing that, really. So I've tried to keep up with live streams and occasionally get in a brand new game, something like that, but it does get difficult with my schedule, really, and obviously I make videos too, which I want to kind of get onto as well. So for a long time with my channel, I really struggle with views. Now, it's a hobby for me, don't get me wrong there, but at the end of the day, making a bit of money through YouTube, be it donations or advertisements on my videos, it's a really good incentive, really. I think any YouTuber you ask, they would be lying if they said they did it 100% for fun, as a hobby. They do want to make a little bit of money out of it, I'm sure. But yeah, so some of those videos that I did, they didn't really get the views, and I felt like perhaps I was wasting my time on them. So it was kind of like a lot of looking around. What type of videos can I do? I tried so much, and not all of the videos kind of stuck. Either I got bored or they just didn't do well. And it wasn't until I really got into modding where things sort of started progressing. Now, I did the Super Nintendo mods or the hacks, and that went down really well, but it was like, do I want to go in this direction for the channel? And I thought, no, I don't want to do that. I want it to be more of an entertainment channel rather than just tutorials, things like that. So yeah, I started to do the Mario Maker mods, which I've enjoyed doing. There's an amazing Mario Maker community out there as well. A really good bunch of people anyway. So I've really enjoyed doing the Super Mario Maker mod series. But like most people that start out making videos, they start off with, like, it doesn't take as long to make a video, but over time the videos start to improve in quality. And I must admit, I used to spend maybe an hour on those videos, but now I really expect a certain kind of quality, and I end up spending maybe 3 hours. Doesn't seem much, but with a full-time job and doing live streams as well, it does take its toll. You know, it's an evening gone for me. Even though I personally feel the videos have really improved since I've started doing them. The views are very inconsistent. Some of them get hardly any views, and other videos, they do amazing, you know, 20, 70,000, whereas some stay on 1,000. And that is kind of the thing with YouTube that really bugs me. It's never consistent. One week you think you could be doing great, the next week it just dips, and you kind of feel like, am I wasting my time here? Every time though, I'm always back though, because I want to try and work hard at this to make the videos good, to improve over time, and you know, potentially at some point the views will pick up, stuff like that. But it gets to the point where it doesn't look like it's going to happen, and yeah, it's like, do I swap over to doing other videos now? But for the time being, I'm going to continue with the Mario Maker mods. They're definitely the best videos on my channel, and I do enjoy doing them. Brings out the creative side of me as well. But I've tried to do other videos. Now, at the minute, the channel seems to be very Nintendo focused. It's always been the case, really. I'm a massive Nintendo fanboy. I do love the other consoles, though, to some extent. And I do feel at times that I'm neglecting playing those games because I'm working so hard on the channel. So at some point in the future, maybe I will start playing my PS4 games. I've done it before with Resident Evil. I'm a massive fan of the Resident Evil games. So there are some other games like the Uncharted, Tomb Raider, God of War that I would really love to cover on the channel. But that's also one other thing I want to discuss is my channel, it's PG and I've got no issue with that, but I do get a bit concerned if I start playing some maybe 15, 18 rated games, then will they go down well? Will my channel start getting affected from YouTube, not getting recommended because of there being more age-related games, stuff like this. So that's really something I want to consider over the next few months anyway. And just see how the channel turns out doing that. Now, I would love to hear some of your opinions as well. Do you think maybe I should not do that? Should I keep, to playing games like that off stream if I have time? Maybe I should just stream those on Twitch. I'm not really too sure how to go about that, but I kind of feel like I want to build my YouTube up rather than my Twitch. And I'm not too sure doing that type of game would really suit the channel. A lot of YouTube channels, they've got niches. And I mean, I try to keep my channel in a niche, like Nintendo, Mario stuff. But over time, I'm kind of like, I do want to focus on other stuff too. And that could be a problem if the channel gets, there's too much on there. So again, I need to consider the future with that. And a lot of the other bigger YouTube channels as well, they seem to focus on a niche, and I kind of do want to do a range of stuff there. So yeah, it's a bit bugging as well. I don't want to talk too much on it, but you see other YouTube channels do amazingly well, and maybe sometimes with lesser content. Whereas I do feel like my channel's it's improved over the past couple of years or so, and it does, it gets to me a bit that maybe my videos on there don't do as well as they should, but a lot of people go through this, so it's not just me. And there's not really much you can do, it's down to the good old YouTube algorithm, whether they pick up your videos, start suggesting them. And they have done in the past, and then it just goes quiet. So yeah, I hope that didn't sort of bring the tone down a bit there, because I really am enjoying running the channel still. I just need to sort of think about the future, how I'm going to take it. And that's something, that kind of requires a bit of thought. So let's talk about the streams anyway. I've been constantly doing my streams Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday rather. Really enjoying the retro stuff. I begun my channel as well doing retro stuff. I used to do my retro Mondays, and I do miss doing that. I kind of feel bad actually that people subscribe to my channel, they don't see me do too much retro stuff, so I am trying to keep Tuesdays for that. And it's been going well. Been playing a bit of Mario All-Stars, some classic Resident Evil games. Sometimes we get some Sonic stuff in too. I definitely want to look forward to doing some more of that on the Tuesdays. Now Thursdays, I've been mainly doing Mario Kart 8DX. I've been doing that since its release, like last year. So I can't believe, what's that, a year? Pretty much a year since that was released. And over time, I started doing Rocket League as well. And yeah, I did get a bit bored with that game. I've always enjoyed Rocket League, but maybe doing a full stream of Rocket League was a bit too much for me. And I've kind of dropped that for the minute and moved on to Fortnite. Now, that's also something, like building up an audience for certain games, and then you just move on to something else. And there's not really much I can do about that, unfortunately. If people like my content or streams, they'll come back anyway. But unfortunately, people that used to come just for one thing obviously will leave. But I'm enjoying playing Fortnite now. I do play that a lot in my own time as well. So I just do the stream every couple of weeks with a couple of guys from work as well. It's good fun doing that. But that is something that's going to always happen. I'll probably rotate games every so often. Sundays, still been doing my Super Mario Maker. And I wouldn't be, telling the truth if there has been times when I thought enough's enough with this. I have my good and bad weeks. You all know that who follow my streams. Generally, I still enjoy doing it. But again, I would love to hear Nintendo announce a new Super Mario Maker. I'm really hoping they do it at E3 in a few weeks. Because although the audience is still there for Super Mario Maker, I just think, it's such an amazing game. The audience could be massive if they made a new one for the Switch. And I really hope if they do, it's not just going to be like a deluxe version, something like that. I'd want a full proper sequel, and I really think it could do well. And you look at stuff like Minecraft, Roblox, all these very creative games, they're doing massively well, and Nintendo really need to embrace it, I think, and they could just do so much more with it. There's a lot that needs fixing with Mario Maker, but I won't go too much on with that in this video. But yeah, I would love for them to announce something, and maybe that will pick the channel up a bit, as I do a lot of Mario Maker stuff. So I think I'm going to keep an eye on what Nintendo gets up to over the next few months, and I think I'm going to have a think how the channel is going to go, really. But currently, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. I've had to cut down on so many videos. I can just do what I can for the time being. There's been times when I thought, should I just stick with streaming? And again, that is just a thought I've had. But yeah, currently gonna still try and get those Mario Maker mod videos out Friday and see where that goes. And as I said, if I get time to do other videos, then they will appear on the channel. So yeah, overall, thank you guys for sticking with the channel. Honestly, I would not still be doing this if you guys didn't show up to my streams every time. I still remember the days when I was streaming and like there was maybe 1 or 2 people come in, and it was a bit disheartening, but eventually, you know, it's you start to build up an audience, have a good laugh, stuff like that. And yeah, here we are today. I don't think I actually did a few shout outs for other channels that I watch as well. Now, I've got a good friend, FuturePerfectGaming, who does stream. Definitely go and check his channel out. BlueFuran and SuperMarioPro as well. Go and check them out. There are a couple other Mario Maker streamers that I do kind of pop in every so often. They seem like really good guys as well, so I thought I'd just give them a bit of a shout out too. I'll put down some of the links to some of the other people who have donated as well, because I know they run YouTube channels too, so definitely deserve to have a link down in the video description. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you on the next stream. And yeah, have a good one. See you later.